Season 1 of Wistoria, Wand and Sword, concluded with the gang recovering from their victory over the Grand Duke. The next events waste no time, throwing us into a breathtaking battle as Will faces the legendary Devende moments after their written exam. The clash begins on Terminaria's sacred day, when the Great Barrier, the magical shield protecting the skies, is rebuilt. The Supreme Five Wands, the most powerful mages alive, take the stage amidst cheers from the crowd. Their combined might casts a grand technique, restoring the barrier just as the people erupt into joyous cries of Happy New Year. But the celebration is short-lived. Magic circles suddenly appear in the sky, inscribed with Headless's unmistakable signature. From the circles, high-level demons descend, wreaking havoc with terrifying precision. Chaos unfolds as the demons kill indiscriminately, and Mars appears beside Headless, taunting that the Supreme Five Wands are drained from rebuilding the barrier and powerless to act. What follows is a massacre. Mages clash with demons in a desperate battle, only to discover a horrifying truth. The demons are wielding mage-killer swords, rendering magic ineffective. Amidst the carnage, the principal realizes the demons' true targets, the Supreme Five Wands. Logwell, a trusted right hand, urges Carriot to send reinforcements, but the first wand refuses. His reasoning is grim. If even one Supreme Wand falls, not just Regarden, but the entire world will be vulnerable to celestial invaders. As the battle rages, a demon targets a mother and child. At the last second, Will intervenes, severing the demon's arm in a stunning display of skill. Rosti joins him, urging Will to focus on demons with weapons, as others can be handled more easily. The first wand, recognizing the dire situation, lifts the ban on dwarves taking up arms, and the stalwart race charges into battle. Teachers and top students rally, but Mars and Headless, sensing the tide turning, unleash their trump card, the Devende. Will's first encounter with the Devende is devastating. The monster's sheer strength sends him crashing through multiple buildings, leaving him bloodied and unconscious. The beast advances, but Will regains his footing just in time to dodge its follow-up attack. He quickly realizes the Devende is far deadlier than the Grand Duke, its overwhelming power a grim testament to its history of slaying even past Supreme Five Wands. Despite his instincts to avoid confrontation, Will chooses to protect those in danger, re-entering the fray. The battle is grueling. Even the dwarves' assistance barely makes a dent, and the Devende grows stronger, absorbing magic from weaker demons and transforming into an even more monstrous form. It begins firing massive quills indiscriminately, wreaking havoc. Will, desperate to unleash the power he used against the Grand Duke, is momentarily assisted by Rosti until the Devende strikes, severing Rosti's arm. The brave warrior sacrifices himself to shield Will, his life ending in a blaze of heroism. Shattered by loss and consumed by self-doubt, Will questions his worth. "Why can't I use magic?" he cries to his mentor, Wagner. As they evade Mars's ambush and Headless lures the Devende toward the tower, Wagner shields Will at great cost, suffering a fatal wound. In his dying moments, Wagner reveals a secret: Will can use magic. Before he can explain, Finn arrives, declaring that Will's magic is an insignificant will and the silvery light that cuts through everything. Inspired, Will takes up his blade. As he pours his blood onto it, lightning courses through him, igniting memories of his struggles. Shouting the name of his magic courage, he shatters the limits, restraining his power. Moving like lightning, Will obliterates demons in his path, his newfound strength leaving allies awestruck. The climax unfolds as Will confronts the Devende once more, now transformed with glowing white hair, radiating immense power. The two clash in a battle of epic proportions, their blows causing citywide explosions. Onlookers, friends, rivals, and strangers cheer for Will, finally recognizing his worth. Despite the support, his sword shatters mid-battle. In a pivotal moment, Elfie secretly intervenes from her tower, crafting a blade of ice that descends to Will. He catches it, feeling her presence imbued in the weapon. With the ice sword in hand, Will freezes and severs the Devende's arm. Each swing of his blade generates shock waves that freeze the monster further. Even the Devende's magic is nullified, its attack shattering into icy fragments. Desperate, Mars orders Headless to summon reinforcements, but Will dispatches every demon with a single, devastating spell. In a final, awe-inspiring move, he freezes the Devende entirely. As the city watches, the beast crumbles into nothingness. The battle ends in victory, the crowd erupting into cheers as Will stands triumphant. The icy blade and his unyielding will become symbols of hope, uniting sword and wand in an unforgettable chapter of Wistoria.